me mother. Josh can lip read. Can you hear me now? It's far too hot to be messing about doing this. Can you hear me? I know. Trouble is, lads and ladesses, that I updated the software against my better judgment, but it resets all the microphones. So I've added the mic, but it don't add it to the output stream. You physically got to add it to the output stream. So every screen we go through tonight, I've got to mess about doing microphone. So you're just going to have to bear with me being silent. I know what the problem is, and then I'll deal with it. Sorry about that, people. So let's just rewind and welcome in Martin, Ian, Pomsy, XP, Jackie, and that's about it. Christopher's crept in, Owen's in, pen and paper says XP, and I think that's it at the minute. Let's go right down. A bad workman always blames his tools. Yep, it's been too damn hot, actually too damn hot. Thumbs up. Yeah, I've got my little buttons working, I think, so this should be the thumb up graphic. So thumb up, people. Who wants to be thumb up monitor? Let's move that mic away, don't want to shout at you. Oh, Scotty, hello buddy, how you doing? Link Soul Searcher, you're in the house. There's 12 people on at the moment. I'm keeping my bins on because we are going to have issues later on tonight. The bonus thing is, Ian, that the chat box started up all on its own. I'm hot at the moment. I've got the patio doors open. I've got the other door a bit on the jar, but I haven't got a fan. The only fans I've got are in the computer. So I might sheen a bit. I might gloss a bit. So how are we, people? I will try and address the microphone when we go on to the next screen and so forth. So just bear with me. So in that vein, you never heard any of the intro music then on the standby screen and the discount screen or the Regton screen. Treasure Ed's in the house. Good evening, Treasure Ed. Nice to see it. We are having issues as normal, but it's not me, it's my software. This doesn't like white. The green screen doesn't like white. If I hold it in a certain angle, you can nearly see through me dais. So I've got to try and sit upright. Scotty did a garden all day in the heat, you silly boy. Almost stroked out 3 times. Drank 14 bottles of water. Wasn't worth the money. Well, yeah, it was. Big pounds. Ian blames the Matrix. I'm actually starting to drip here. I know it's too much information, people, but I'm just sitting here in my pants. No, not really. I'm in my shorts. I've been down to my shreddies all day. Any trouble with shreddies? You have the odd unintentional escapee goes on if you don't sit right. Ladies will understand that. Right, 16 people on at the moment. Who would like to be thumb up monitor? Any volunteers? One volunteers. I don't know, better than 2 press men. Hottest day tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to be out in heat. We're going out somewhere with the kids, and I don't think it's going to be cover, so we're going to be dead. Ian's got his aircon on and getting moaned at by the other half. It's too cold. Tell her to put a jumper on, Ian. I don't care who it is. If I'm hot, it's coming off. Anyone in Skype? Oh, I better not pan down. No, I've got my shorts on, honestly. Mine Lab Matt Wales. Good evening, fresh face people on tonight. Thanks for joining us. I will give a party popper for Minelab Matt Wales. Thanks for joining us. Earplugs in, ladies and gentlemen. 3, 2, 1, fire in the hole. Right, first party pop of the evening. Whew. Was quite loud, wasn't it, Martin? Did tell it you put your fingers in your ears, though. So welcome to Matt. No worries. Any excuse for a party popper. Derek's in the house. Hi, folks. Hope we well this evening. We is very hot. We is very hot under these lights. I've got about 15 lights above and around and everything, and it's really hot. As I said, I got the patio doors open, but later on when it gets dark I shall have all the creepy crawlies come in. Right, as explained earlier on, we do have technical issues with the microphone. It don't work. Well, it does, but I updated this broadcast software and it's reset all the microphones, and I can't reset them up until I go on to the page where the microphone's supposed to be. So we'll get cracked into the photos in a minute. We've got to find one, screen one, and the chap is not on at the moment. I'm going to hold that one. Have we got anything where somebody's actually on here? Yes, sort of. I've got half a person on here. This fine. You've probably seen it before. We'll go straight into it, and bear in mind there won't be any microphone. I will sort that out. So look at the pictures and talk amongst yourselves. Actually, I think this is working. This looks like it's on the stream. Anybody tell me whether the microphone's working on this screen? It looks like it is according to the settings. Look, mate, you asked me that once more and that won't be on. Josh is whinging and whinging like a biatch. Working. Thanks, WBC. I don't know why that reset the home screen when I done the software, but there we go. Mr. Random's in the house. Peanut butter jelly time. Hello, Steve, Derek, Lorne, B, Ed, Matt, Chris. Thanks, Mr. Random. We're going through a microphone issue at the moment. XP1212 testing 1 2 3. We're gonna have to do this on the other 6 screens, which is going to be a bit of a mind bend. Yep, I did put it up as Martin's fine, but I got told it wasn't Martin's fine, that was his brother's. So nice little piece there. All the people you missed out, Rob, are upset. Minelab Matt says, do you detect a beach? I don't. There's not a hell of a lot of beach around where I am, but I do take Dias up on holiday, and I've got a, fingers crossed, a half decent program which should work, because the standard dry beach, wet beach don't seem to cut it. What machine? Oh, I was going to say, what machine do you use, Minelab? Minelab, Matt, what machine do you use? Could it be a Minelab? No, Dias a little bit finicky with salt, and I've never had it work 100%. Oh, Mr. Petticoat's on. UK metal detecting. Stephen Petticoat, good evening to you. Matt uses the Knox 800. What have I broke? Well, I upgraded the software, but I upgraded it well ahead of time, like in the middle of the afternoon, and I thought everything was hunky-dory. But on the home screen, there was no sound, so it uninstalled the microphone for some reason, so I had to reinstall it and set it up again. But we got there. But it's just that every screen I go through, there may not be sound, but you're just gonna have to bear with me until I sort it out. Owen loves his whites. It's a bit of a beach machine, is it? Do people have a lot of luck with Garrett on the beach? Martin's never done a beach before. Oh, I started to glow, people. I thought I'd have a hot cup of tea to try and cool me down, but at the moment it's not working. Hiya, lawnmower. Right, I will nominate somebody from the list to be a thumb up monitor, and that person is WBC. Could you please tell me randomly every now and again how many thumbs up we got, and then we can moan at people. Oh, Cromwell's here. Thanks for that, Jeff. That's very, very kind of you. In that vein, I should go back to the home screen. Hopefully the mic's still working. I'm getting a bit of a sheen on here. It is not funny. 9 thumbs up. Well, that was WBC's job. So I'll hit my little graphic again and say, please, if you haven't, stick your thumb up. There's only 9, and there's 17 people on the stream this evening. Quite a few lurkers, I would imagine. So yeah, would appreciate your thumbs up. That'd mean the world to me. Mean the world to me. Should have brought some sort of a mop, I think. God. Whew. Okay, alright, no. Okay, if you're on a mobile WBC, you ain't going to do it. So Josh has just nominated himself by reporting that there's 9 thumbs up. So Josh, you are self-nominated thumb up monitor for this evening, please. And seeing we've got 17 people, only about 10 speaking, I will do the ping. Do you know what the ping is? I'm going to do the ping for people who are not. Here it comes, the ping. Don't peek too soon. I hope that went out. Did you hit? Makes me wonder now whether all the sound effects are going to go out on the stream. Anybody hear the ping? Can you say you heard the ping? Martin's got a certain set of skills, and if you don't thumb up, he will find you. He will hunt you down. He will find out where you live and cut off your thumb. Bit counterproductive, really, isn't it, Martin? Yep, loud and clear. So I'm just a bit sceptical whether all my little sound effectsy things and stuff are going to work now. Jet Ski John 2006, good evening to you, kind sir. He heard the ping. Mr. Petticoat, Mister, we've been talking, mate. If you don't keep talking, you know. Jeff's got his caps lock on. Need a ticket. He needs a ticket to Austria then. What the? Again in English, Jeff. He needs a ticket to Austria then. You can't wipe your bottom properly with no thumbs. Ooh, I suppose so. You've got your caps lock on, Jeff. Your J is lowercase and Oni boy is in capitals. You'll get moaned at in a minute. Martin's going to make Steve a necklace with the thumbs. Oh, God. Owen's on a phone. Right now I've got iced water in here, believe it or not. Oh. 11 thumbs. Got 19 people and only 11 thumbs, look. Oh. Bat phone's gone off. It's either an advert or it is somebody who's been foolish enough to send me a text. No, it's an advert. I thought one of you people would have sent me a text, but there we go. No, It's Vodafone. Other networks are available. Suffolk Hunter, sorry Steve, late, just in from trip from work. No problem. Suffolk Hunter, nice for you to make the effort. Detecting the past, Ian. Good evening to you. Thanks for dropping in. Has the postcode gone out for the weekend for the UK? Caps off. My head's cold now. Why? I'm sweating buckets down here. It's been a very, very sticky day. And you don't want to see my flab on display, so I had to put a t-shirt on. It's actually running down my t-shirt inside. Martin says currently on a tongue necklace. Celtic Carl was the first tongue I got from bad mouthing. Right, we've got a text on the bat phone. Numbers up there, if you so wish, and it's from Mona Mini, saying that I mustn't show one of my pictures. Don't show someone's picture, please. Well, it all depends if you behave yourself, doesn't it? And that probably won't happen, so that's probably going to get shown. Right, we'll move on then. Seeing the chap is on here, who can explain what this is. Jeff, all yours, mate. Is the microphone working? Let's double check. Click on the mic. Stream only. It should be working. The mic should be working. So that, Jeff sent me that. That's the best I can get it. It's a little bit fuzzy. What was that? God, I thought we said boner. What did Rob say? Oh, banner. Saw your new banner. Yep, that's the banner I'm going to bring to Detectival. One's going to be up on Camp, Suffolk Sifter, and Extreme Metal Detecting UK, and the other one's going to be, hopefully, in theory, on the Regton stand. Jeff says it's a seal ring. Sound's still working. Thanks, Ian. Yeah, I'll be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Are you talking about Detectival, Rob, or are you talking about something else? Derek, you should have had a Garrett t-shirt. They are far better. Should have had a white t-shirt, but if I had a white t-shirt, the whole green screen would go belly up. Doesn't like white. Up Mind Lab weekend. Up righty-ho. Cromwell says 1500s to 1600s. Mr. Petticoat should be out on Thursday. I just haven't got the will to go out in this heat. There might have been a field cut, but I just haven't had the energy to go out and have a look on my permission. Banners, whatever next. Banners. Cards. Vibe with Detecting, go on a weekend or on Sunday. See you there, Rob and Ed. Fantastic. I feel jealous now. Yeah, it's supposed to be the worst day tomorrow, Ian. I'll go back to the big screen so you can see me sweat. Sorry, I'm just 25 viewers. What's the thumb up situation? If you haven't yet, please thumb up the video. That'll be mega happy. Rick's in the house, fat fool. Well, get out in the heat. I'm not. I'm just, when you sit down inside and you're sweating your things off, you don't want to go outside in the sun, do you, Rick? Right, I'm going to do a ping again. For the person who missed the ping, here's the ping. Wait for it, wait for it. There you go. Everybody get a ping. Right, so we've done Jeff's, we've done Divvy's brothers. Oh, you might not have seen that. Jeff and the latecomers. This was Martin's Brothers find. Very nice bit of silver there. I'll just recap on that. MD&T Harley, good evening to you, sir. Don't rub it in, mate. Bit late, do it, take a nice cold shower. I'm taking a shower at the moment, but it's mainly produced from my own body. It's very, very sticky. Alright, well, if you're going to mention it, Jeff, I nearly went to see Jeff in Austria. I got all excited. I got a flight out there for $14.95 from Stansted. I could get back a week later for $14.95. And National Express would get me up to the airport for £8 each way. So I thought, bargain, 40 odd quid, trip to Austria. But it wasn't to be. Wasn't to be. Jet ski John, I want to camp by the crew at Detectable. I think the way that works, doesn't it? You just, when you go in, you just take the next available space. Where you need to get together as a group, you're going to have to like mass before you go in to get into the queue for the camping. I can't say where Camp Suffolk Sifter and Extreme Metal Detecting UK will be, but there'll be a big camo landy, which you saw in the last very boring video on that villa site, and my banner and Extreme Metal Detecting UK's banner will be on there. So if you can find that, drop in. Might throw you a badge or a sticker or something just for the, you know, for the time you took to find us. Why wasn't it to be? Well, I nearly thought I'd cracked it. Got the okay from Mrs. Sifter. Obviously got my passport. Found cheap flights over there. I mean, it's unbelievable. 14 quid to get to Austria, isn't it? That's on Ryanair. My biggest problem was getting to the airport because I didn't bank on National Express. So I thought taxi or something, and they're about 75 quid each way. Then I found National Express, but then Mrs. Sifter changed her mind. Apparently she'd have to do all the trips to dropping off and picking up at school, or all the after school activities and everything else, and well, I just caved in really. So that was what that was then, Josh. That price could have found me on a good one, couldn't I? Jeff had very kindly invited me over there, and I feel a little bit gutted that I can't make it. I would have loved it. Anywho, right, we'll move on to the next one, and I had a spare space. Nobody bothered to give me another picture. I know I'm a wimp. I just can't. My life wouldn't be worth living if I come back. You know what it would be like, Suffolk Hunter. Kick her out, says Mr. Petticoat. Right, this, I found this a fair while ago. I know what it is. I wondered whether you lot know what it is. Didn't get a stinger on that, did we? Well, I could probably squeaked it if we'd have done it in school break-up time and 6 weeks break-up. You know, because the kids have broke up for 6 weeks now, but cheapo flights didn't really sort of fit in with that time scale. Vibe Detecting is going to hit the club digs. You want live chat, Jeff? No, you want live chat. Everybody, you want live chat? Something kind of the same here. 31 years and she's still chewing him. Right, so what's this bit of silver then? I know what it is, but obviously Rob told John to unblock me. Who's blocked? Oh, there's only Rob on here who's got moderator. Right. Oh. Jeff's on live chat now. That's probably the best way. Anyway, it's a bit of silver, and all I can say is it's Dutch, I think. From what I can remember, it's Dutch. Jet ski John, don't know how to unblock him. Well, Jeff's crying his eyes out. Oh. Colin Stimson, good evening to you. Thanks for dropping in. We're in the middle of looking at pictures at the moment and trying to decide what this bit of silver is. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry, MDT. Sometimes the comments just shoot up. So I was going to say, I hope you got your t-shirt. I was a little bit on the drag sending it, but I put it in the post first class. So hopefully you've got it, and hopefully it fits. Hopefully it fits. Divi's a trainee mod. Oh, because he's got mod rights. Forgot about Martin. 16 thumbs up and 26 people watching. That's not a good ratio, is it? Come on, you lot. It's 26 people on. At least you can put a thumb up. Even if you're not going to talk, put a thumb up. That's a decent thing to do. It's the right thing to do. Just thumb up. Right. People are bored with my little bit of silver, so I'll take it off. Let's hit me thumb up button again. Thumbsy thumbsy. Jeff, how much, Steve? What do you mean, how much? You talking to me? You talking to Mr. Petticoat? Right, we've got 3 more pictures. Talk about. I'm going to try and stretch them out a bit. Jeff John says, make me an egg sandwich. Oh, you said I'm blocking you. Oh, how much for a thumbs up? Just for the pleasure of seeing me sweat, Jeff. You know, there's a lot of sauna in here at the moment. I'm not doing a shoe on a head, Rob. That ship has sailed. Never again. Oh, that'd just slip off, mate. It's too slippery up there now. Not a lot of hair. Thanks, Jeff. I assume we've got another thumb up. I can't see the thumbs up, Jeff. That's the thing. I've got 2 screens, and my live broadcaster is on there and the comments are there. Then I've got another screen with the YouTube, but I can't see the thumbs up because I'm watching the analytics to tell me how many people are actually on. Colin's sitting here with the aircon on. Very funny, Colin. 20 or 24. I'm assuming there's 20 thumbs up now. Have we had a party popper yet? I have had a party popper. We had a party popper. You missed it because you weren't here. We had a party popper for... Let me get his name right because I messed up last time. I can't find it now. Mine Lab. Matt, is it? I can't find you. I can't find you. Comments don't go that far back. So you missed a... Basically, you've missed a party popper. But Martin complained that it was too loud. MDT, Harley, crazy wheel last night. Suffolk, anyone else get woken up by thunder and lightning? I didn't. I slept through it like a pig. But apparently Mrs. Sifter and the oldest girl that woke them up. Does Jet Ski John want bacon in his sandwich plus brown sauce? Want bacon on his sandwich? Well, hopefully you put bacon in the sandwich, Jeff. Oh, I'll show that. For some reason, Suffolk Hunter, that comment got held. I would imagine that's for the S word. I keep cool by inserting an ice pop every 15 minutes. Fair enough. Rob says, I was outside with a Big fat. I see. Yeah, I'm with you. He was outside watching the fireworks. Right, I'll move on because Rob will just descend into chaos. Right, this one, I'm not sure who this guy is. I've obviously got a name from the email. I thought I'd put it up. So if it's your picture, put your hand in the air. I haven't got a clue what it is, apart from the fact it's looked like a folded cut half and two cut quarters. I don't know. Mark was hidden away crying when the storm started. No, I didn't hear a word. I didn't hear a thing, Viper. That just passed me by. Josh says, looks like a Mary. I can't see it, not with my eyes, even with my glasses on, so I've got no chance. "26 people watching." Ian, no, I have a nasty picture in my head. It won't go away. Yeah. That's the trouble. Once you imagine it, you just can't get it out of your head. "Where is Clodhopper?" says Jeff. Don't know. Charlie, good evening, Charlie. Charlie's just popped up. You're not melted then? The heat's not got you? Thanks, Charlie. Oh, I see. Suffolk Hunter was too worse for wear. He didn't hear anything. I was just asleep, mate, and nothing wakes me up. Viper says Edward the something. Got a message on Facebook from John. I can see it, mate, but I can't put it on tonight. I will. You know what it is. Right, he knows what it is. It's on Facebook. You lot won't see it. I will tell you next week. I'll put it up next week if you're on. The trouble is, people, when I get a picture sent, I get a name on the email. I don't read the name out or put the name on the live stream because I don't know whether people want the real name out or not. So I'm not sure. So unless you tell me your YouTube name, I'll just use your first name on the email. Christopher says Stanley. Viper says or Henry III to 6th. I don't know. Viper says he doesn't know. I don't know either. I'm going to go back to the big screen. Jessica John, what software do you use, you mean? I use a bit of software called Xtreme Broadcaster. Unfortunately, you have to pay for it to get rid of the watermark, and it can be a bit of a pain in the rear end sometimes. Simon's in alert. Hi, Mr. Sifter. He's from Cheshire. Would like to ask a question. What is your most used program on the dais for pasture? Well, I've got one go-to program at the moment, and it's, well, obviously it's based on a program on the dais, but it's my own Hunt the One program, which is basically a wide open, very noisy program which does everything. But if I told you what it was, I'd have to kill you. I don't know. What do people use with the dais for pasture, which is readily available? Never seen a folded quarter. It's a folded half, surely, Ian. Ash Unearth, good evening to you. You slipped under the radar. 3 spanners are on. Oh, South Coast's on. Good evening, South Coast. We have 27 people on. Yes, it looks like a sheep. Mr. Petticoat's put sheep up there. I'm not saying nothing. Pomsey's got something held. So why on earth would you two hold them three emojis? Christopher says, put your own program to suit your need. Yeah, but let's assume for 1 minute somebody's new to the Dias, which of the programs which come pre-installed on the Dias would you use for pasture? Let's put it that way. Simon uses hot, but don't find it goes really deep. Obviously, there's a deep program for the in the Dias, isn't there? Or Gary's got a deep one. Is that Sonar? Does Gary XP Gary on the XP Skill School? Has he not got a program called Sonar? Colin uses a program based on 3 fast. I mean, you can just tweak it, can't you? But just humour me. Just say, if someone's new to it, they don't know how to mess about with the settings, which of the programs pre-installed would you use? Or would you add something like XP Gary's Skill Schools Sonar for instance? Just humour me here. Link says Sonar. So basically that's one up for Sonar. Simon, if you obviously, I don't know how new you are. How new are you to Dias then, Simon? If you go onto Gary's XP Skill School, just type that in Facebook. He's got loads and loads of tips and videos and program settings, and one of them is Sonar, and it's a little bit deeper than the standard kit. Jackie uses Sonar. South Coast, I see iDetect is now an XP user. I think we touched on that last week, didn't we? So how does that come about then? Does LP, or I would assume LP, sell XP stuff? I don't know. You tell me. So you lot have not answered my question. Humour me. What program would you suggest to Simon, which is a stock program to use to get depth on pastures? Simon's been using it for about 6 months, so he's still early learning, still a big learning curve to do with the Dias. Has anyone used tracking grain balance? I just tend to do it manually. I've never actually got the pumping grain balance to work. Tried it and it just never does. So the best ever is a Garrett program, says Ian. Thank you, Ian. Christopher, Dias fast, but for extra depth, Christopher. Is there any advantage to the Dias having to choose a frequency as opposed to CTX's multi-frequency? I mean, I think Nox's multi-frequency as well. I don't know. Try Rob random mode. South Coast detecting, heard the room that Simplex is out. Ashley uses the ORX. Derek says turn it on, that helps. Right, we've got 32 people on. Let's move on, people. Let's get another picture up. What did we have last? That was mine. That was the folded half. This one. Now, this bloke has been whinging like a little girl at me all night. And here it is, Josh. Josh is so pleased he found a silver thimble and he wanted me to show you the restoration progress where he, the before and after. And here it is, Josh. So over to you, mate. Yeah, Simon, the ORX, I think it's got 4 programs plus 2 empty slots. And I think Gary, if you go on to Gary's skill school and look at his video for the ORX, he's used the coin program. Ash says the ORX coin was programmed similar to Das Fast. The coin deep is similar to the hot wide open. Mark says, looks like he did a good job, lawnmower. Rob says, why did you ruin it by restoring it? Josh has spent a long time with electrolysis, taking all the patina off. XP said he should have sent it to Rob's Restorations. And Christopher says use a bigger coil for depth. Okay, let me ask you a question then, people. What frequency do you think is best for pasture to get depth? Would you go down 17, say 11 or 4? Gogs, good evening, Gogs. Gogs Go Detecting's dropped in. Thanks for dropping in this evening. I'm all hot and bothered, and that's because of the weather, nothing else. I reckon it has a Dremel in. What done that? South Coast says at least he didn't use a lighter and a rolling pin. What fool would try and straighten a hammered coin with a lighter, for God's sake? Colin says 11 kilohertz, low and slow. So we all seem to be saying 11 kilohertz. So you just drop the frequency down a bit for pasture. Simon's got a 13-inch, so go down for pasture, Simon. Drop it down to 11 kilohertz, mate. Try that. Jet ski John. Oh, I know which word's hidden up there. Jet ski John. The P word got you held back, mate. South Coast can go as low as 3. I fluctuate between 4 and 11, but that's just me. Part-time detector. Hi all. I will be lurking, but I am here, Steve, just in the middle of something, so I can't chat. Thanks, Amy, for dropping in. Nice to have you on board. You carry on with what you've got to do. I'm sitting here dripping at the moment. It's very hot. KA, all righty. Good evening, KA. Nice to see you. Well, not see you literally, of course, but you're on the chat. Amy saying hello, everyone. Rob straight in now with Amy. No problem, Amy. Thanks very much. We did have a few teething problems, but I think we've ironed them out. I think. Trouble is I can't tell whether the mic's working on the stream unless I go live. That's the only snag. But anywho, Pomsey part-time, your I was meant to say your giveaway arrived yesterday. Rob and Amy sitting in a tree. Oh, I'm all hot and bothered. Right, let's go back to the big screen so you can see the sheen, the sweat. My poor old ball bonds. Oh. Yeah, okay, Rob, he's just finished the little poem off. Is Rob going to get the new Simplex? Who blocked lawn blower? Oh, I didn't know who's blocked. I don't know. No one's blocked him, have you? No, he's still there. Josh is going to use that thimble. He's going to be darning his socks with it. Mark reckons you might get a Simplex as a backup machine. I can't afford another machine, Martin. I know, Josh is here. We know. Somebody said you were blocked, but I didn't. I didn't do you, and don't give anybody any ideas. Rob. Language, Rob. I'm sure that would be too big anyway. Talking about thimble. Any ideas what Simplex depth is like? No, it's a no from me, XP. Oh, don't start that again, Petticoat. Bloody arguing about 10% code. Yeah, Simplex, that I don't know who she is. Obviously must work for the company. She was quite aggressive doing a demonstration, wasn't she? About Simplex. It's a bit like a Garrett there, mess the dias up. Not a good thing. I've never been in a position, Martin, to have a backup machine. Obviously, you earn more money than I do. So Colin is 500 metres away and the Simplex was messing about. Equinox messes up my Safari. Well, basically, you've either got to shift your frequencies a bit or move away, I think. Josh Ratton's going to get Dias. Treasury's got 400 eyes back up. I'm getting jealous now. Obviously, I'm doing something wrong. I've not got a backup. So if anybody from XP or any other manufacturer would like to give me a machine for a backup, I will say thank you very much. Still waiting for an MI6. I got approached by a company in America, not company, a group which promotes a certain brand of metal detector. Wanted to do collab, send me some swag, stuff like that, but it's never happened. So I assume I've gone off the boil or something. I don't know, but if it happens, then I shall tell you about it. If not, I won't. South Coast got a Go Find 44. That's a fantastic machine. Yep, Dias is enough, says Suffolk Hunter. Petticoat's got 3 impact, macro multi-cruiser and a 250. The man's got too much money or he's sponsored too heavily. I'll just have to have a word with Pete. Rob's got a pinpointer for a backup. Here we go. Josh says the CTX is superior to the Dias. Yeah, but you got a car battery with you, haven't you, Josh? You don't need it with the Dias. Rick's got an ORX in the UK and he wants Martin to show him how to use it. Isn't that right, Rick? South Coast, ask Regden for battle machine. Well, don't like to use the word sponsor. South Coast, supported by. I just don't like to keep asking, you know. I've got a box, or I had a box of goodies from Regton's, but that's all dry bar one now, and I just don't like to keep on at him because I think, you know, he's looked after me nicely up until now, so. That laser rapier, yeah. Well, that's Kev's tool of choice, and to be fair, that was pulling out Romans as good as Dias was. Rob's asked his unofficial sponsor. That's only an unofficial sponsor, Rob, because they don't want to sponsor you because you just go off the rails too much, mate. It's too much of that and too much that, I suppose. If you cut all that out together, you might, you know, get looked after a bit better. Josh says my arms are stronger than the 5-year-old girl, so I thought it doesn't matter for the bigger battery. If you don't ask, you don't get. Well, I just don't like asking, Mr. Petticoat. I don't know the correct protocol about this. I don't want to ask and get told to mess off, do I? Weird British chick being strong than the 5-year-old girl isn't a bragging right. Christopher Great Machine Rapier. He put me on hold still waiting for the music to stop. The lasers are Hemi magnets. They're certainly Roman magnets. That's because I keep it real, Steve. Keep it real. What's that? Keeping it real. Keeping it real. Never a Roman or hammered in every hole. Doesn't happen in real life. Martin, you asked Pete for a backup machine, see what he said. I've already had a word with Pete. Walk into the shop. Well, his shop's not near me. I'll have to ever got on a train to go and see Nigel and Marcus. Josh, why is everyone complaining about the weight of the CTX though? They're only heavy if you're not used to it or quite weak. Just can't afford it, Josh. Can't afford £1,700. Gogs go detecting hashtag Rob Random for Prime Minister for of Detectable. I see, Pom. The protocol is, oi, give me the machine. Asked if you do field tests. I was hoping, although I haven't asked him yet, one of the things Pete from LP said, Nigel doesn't bother turning up on your live stream. And I thought, well, I'll email Nigel just on the off chance he might, but I forgot to do it. So if I remember, I will. And I've got the army going above me with their Apaches at the moment. I don't know whether you can hear it. So yeah, do a field test. I might let you have one. I wouldn't mind going up there, Suffolk Hunter. Yeah, but trouble is I'd want too much and I haven't got any of that to buy it. Steady on, WEC. Don't start him off. Don't start him off. Martin says Uncle Nige always sorts me out. Right, last picture of the evening. I'm gonna get really hammered for putting this picture up. I didn't say I wouldn't put it up, and seeing as he's playing up, I'm gonna put it up. There you go. That was a customized turtle fines box, which WBC did, and I believe posted to the Blobmeister. 28 viewers and 23 thumbs up. I'll settle for that. Weird British chick. Yes, 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 yes. WBC. It's nice to walk past everyone and they all gasped, look, a CTX. I want one. There you go. WBC got a new line in customizing the boring old green fines cases. Martin says, is it Cleggy's fines box? They don't start Jeff on it. You know what Jeff will do? I'm assuming my microphone's working. Let's double check. Looks like it is. Just don't get Jeff started. A Mr. Blobby fines case. I think it's quite cute. Not that I want one, so don't make me one, WEC. It's a special case just for all the blobs. You need a bigger case. You need a bigger case. Oh, Josh's. That's right. A bigger case for the Josh's, because they're called lead blobs Josh's now for some unknown reason. So this is for WBC for taking the time and sharing the love with Josh. So fingers in your ears, people. Fire in the hole. It's done me in her earring. Those cases are, well, I bought about a dozen of the damn things. I've got one myself, but the only thing I can moan about is after a while the little windows, little covers drop off because you're bending them all right, and the clip doesn't always clip to hold it together. But apart from that, they're brilliant. Amy likes it. Do you like it? Nice colour. It's a pleasure, WBC. You've gone the extra mile for Josh. Love, she did it just to aggravate me. I'm sure there's a lot of love gone into making that colour, Josh. You should appreciate it. Suffolk Hunter looks gender neutral to me. Yeah, you got a job there, WBC. If you buy a job lot in, you can customise them, different colours and all that. It took 3 hours to do that. I don't find a lot South Coast, so I don't need a big fines box. If I find something big, it'll go in my pocket. MD&T Harley, not had any issues of mine. Hatred, I think it is, Steve. Oh dear. Yeah, pockets works fine for fines. I did get a gasp of horror when I found something nice and I put it in my pouch where all the other rubbish was. I got, you can't do that. It's got to go in a fines case. Do you know what the first fines case I had? I've got it here. My first fines case. There you go. I bought myself a Rizzler box, and not that you'll see inside here because it's going to be, oh look, I've got a head, my head's gone. Now I don't know why this is a white foam. Why is that doing the green screen in? Anyway, that's my first finds case. Rob Retton's got a troop of YouTube fans that hold my finds and clean them while I sit back in my director's chair directing them to the next live dig. Amateur move, Steve. Keep your fine. I know. Well, you know, I find so many of them. You just, you know. Red Rizzler for noobs. I like red. Simple as. Safe. I know. Safe. Silver king size or get out of my session. Oh, I've got a treat. Well, I've been told I've got a treat. On Friday, I'm going to a festival, believe it or not, with my nippers. It's a kids' festival. We're going to be tenting it. And I've made it as comfortable as I can. We've got a bigger tent. I bought a camp bed. I've got a bed self-inflating cover on it, so I'm sure I'll be okay. 3 nights under canvas, Friday to Monday. Yeah, you tell me how to do it, South Coast. Okay, just point out where I go wrong, like many of the people do when they comment on my videos. Like I got someone moaned on Facebook saying, your last video was just talking. Well, yeah, because I didn't find bugger all, basically. I didn't know whether to do it or not. I spoke to somebody, I said, I can't be bothered to do that video. It's got no finds in it. I've never had a video with no finds in it. And they said, yeah, do it. Just prove that you don't find stuff every day. Yes, real detecting. Ready for Liverpool. What's crashed? No, the chat box is still going in. Back after refresh. Who's crashed? Have I crashed? Don't think so, have I? Have I crashed? Let's have a look. I can't see. Got so many windows open. Oh, yeah, I have crashed. Can you hear me? I'm assuming you can still hear me. I don't know why it's crashed. I'm still streaming according to my software. I'm up. Well, I've got a window here and I've got a big circle going around in circles. I'm good. All right, well, maybe that window's just gone a bit silly. Let's open another one up. Let's have a look. But bear with me. No, I am live, I think. I got myself looking into the other monitor. So I'm still live. Okay, I don't know why the other window's going round and round and round and round. Anyway, I did actually go off because I've got 16 viewers according to that. Let's see what the live analytics are on this other window I've opened up. I don't know. Well, I'm assuming I'm live. I don't know why this happened. I can't be bothered. It's too damn hot. LP metal detecting. Is it Pete? How very dare you come in on this chat, on this live stream. Welcome. LP's here, even with the big Regton logo. He's not scared, mate. He's not scared. Are you? Anyway, I was just saying I need supporting, Pete. I need a backup machine. Alright, well thanks for dropping anyway. What's wrong, Steve? You're still live. Live still. I'm getting conflicting comments here. Am I still live? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I still live? See that, Pete? Pom says he's come here to give us all free stuff. Doubt it. Doubt it. Right, 22 people watching. Live but a sound lag. Don't know, mate. It's all working my end. Give Nigel a bell. He'll sort you out. I have no doubt. I just don't like asking, Pete, you know. I mean, I don't know the protocol. I mean, do you get people asking you for stuff? I don't know. You know, I'm just... Christopher, yes. Jackie, yes. Gogs, Go Detecting 22, watching. How many people thumbs up? Has hit me thumb up on it, me thing again. If you haven't thumbed up, Pete, before you go, mate, hit the thumb up. And I doubt you will, but if you haven't, you can hit the old button there and go ping. Okay, so it seems, people, you have to refresh your screen your end. Suffolk Hunter, LP needs, Steve needs MI6 XP pointer. He's too shy to ask. Well, I thought I was getting one actually, but it's not turned up. But God, Rob ask him every day. Okay, well, perhaps I better hassle Nigel a bit more then, Pete. Just ask him, Steve. You're part of his YouTube crew. Sifter, sweaty's tangy. I don't know, mate. I'm actually running here. Actually running with it. Like all the windows and doors open. And I could probably ring this out. Thumbs up. Thanks, Pete, mate. Much appreciated. That's all you can do, because obviously you're LP. But thanks for that anyway. Much appreciated. MD&T Harley, 24 thumbs up. What's Martin said? Oh, I see. Yeah, Martin, we know this isn't true. Detective will prove it. I'm going to come and meet you, Pete. If that's all right with you, at Detectival. Is it okay with you? Am I allowed to go in the LP tent? LOL, you get thumbs up, Steve. FFS, my unofficial sponsor. Don't ever give me a thumbs up. Well, as I say, Rob, if you smartened yourself up and did it properly, instead of being a bit, you know, living the dream, you might get more support. Looks like Lynx is on way to bed. Thanks, Lynx. Much appreciated dropping in. And we'll see you next week. It is, these lights, you know, you laugh, but they're LED lights, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's about 12 or 14 lights, and I've got a vinyl chair because I can't afford a leather one, and I'm ringing. I'm not minging, I'm ringing. Well, actually, it could be minging actually. So we'll say I'm ringing, minging. Gog says 21 watching, 15 likes. I think you're still live. LOL. Josh is grovelling again. Can I have a free pouch, Pete? Phone tomorrow. I don't like phoning them. Mr. Petticoat, I normally email because I'm too shy. I'm very shy. My mascara's starting right. I wish I had it on, mate. I have not. I'm actually dripping. My poor old ball patch. MD&T Harley, one thing about living in the UK is a lack of AC in homes. Yeah, if you had AC, you'd use it about a week a year. Pete says, sure thing, Josh, as long as I can have £20 from you. Will you give Pete your autograph? If I give Pete my autograph, he'll just throw darts at it. The only way Pete would want my autograph if it's on the bottom of a cheque. Isn't that right, Pete? Vibe detecting. Go with whoever gives you more free stuff. Oh, that's not very loyal, is it? Peter's going to be offended if I don't come and see him. I will hunt you down. I will hunt you down, Pete. But I will be on Regton stand some of the time. Got to do me bit, ain't I? Gogs go detecting. Your small comments box on screen is at least 3 minutes behind. I've got no idea how to make it speed up. Put it this way, the comment screen on my broadcast software is the same as my comments box on the YouTube page. So if that's a bit laggy, refresh your page, see if that makes it get better. Will the R logo get changed to an LP logo? Depends if I get a backup machine and an MI6. Actually, MI6, you need another... anyway. Always worth asking, says Josh, and you're a master of asking, aren't you, Josh? Rob's going to do something we don't really want to know about. Oh, he's going to poo on it. I thought you were going to go for a poo, Rob. He's going to poo on our supplier's table just because I'm a rebel without a sponsor. Yeah, loyalty, bro. Loyalty. Oh, what's happened now? Put another 50p in the box. What's going on? Look, Pete's just commented on my YouTube page and that's come up on my studio software, so I can't, there's no lag my end. Although my live is naturally got a 10-second lag going out to you lot. Vibe detecting Rectors offer you MP6 sort of offers you an ORX and throws in an offer on my 4, end up with 75 discount and all LP stuff. Hate to win in the sponsorship. Is there going to be a Regton's divorce this week? I'm not sponsored by Regton's, Josh. I'm supported by Regton's. If I was sponsored, maybe I'd get more, but no, I'm just supported. I'm not here to poach anyone, just here to say hi and be polite, seeing none of my guys bothers do a live stream apart from Rob and his inappropriateness, although we don't sponsor him. It'd be nice to get Nigel on a live stream. If you ever come into contact with Nigel, Pete, just say, why didn't you turn up on a live stream? It's the place to be, just to show your support. 10 seconds, Steve, a lifetime, asked my wife. Ian says, Pete is better. I use LP. Whew. Well, I'm going to knock it on the head in a minute because I'm sweating like a fat boy in a cake shop. And that's probably not politically correct, is it? Right, we seem to be dwindling in the conversation rights. I've got no more pictures to show you. I'll just run through them from back to top. Oh, Pete, before you go, mate, have you got anything like this in your stock? Pete, if you're on there, look at this. You need to do this. WBC does a great line in customised Turtles fine cases. So if you need them, Pete, just get hold of WBC and she'll knock out a few hundred for you. Tesco or Asda? The debate continues, says Colin. I don't know if Nigel gets Wi-Fi in his West Wing. I can say this, as I've known him for 34 years. If you happen to talk to him, Pete, just say, why don't you turn up on one of your main, supportive channels, mate, Yeah, anyway, I'm just going to whip through the pictures in case people haven't seen them before I wrap it up. This is Mona Mini's thimble, which is wrecked by fully restoring it. This is, well, I think it's a cut quarter and a folded half, but we didn't get very far on that. This is mine. It's a bit of Dutch silver. This is Martin's brother's found that. Nice bit of silver. Watch fob thing, I think. And the first one today was from Jeff Cromwell. There's that seal matrix, which is all good stuff. All good stuff. Right, and me swish has gone. Never mind, we'll sort this software glitches out next time. LP will tuck you in at night and read you a bedtime story. I know, Pete. He had a perfectly good thimble, right, with all the patina and the age, and now he's just, well, what do you say? But he uses it. When he's doing his darning of his socks of an evening, he does use it, so it does protect his pinkies from the needles. So you can't go away, Pete. This is so enthralling, this live stream. You have all these wisecracks and all this technology going behind me. My green screen. Do you love me green screen? Do you love me thumb up graphics? And I'll bet you love this, which you probably won't do in a million years. But subscribe. Hear the ping. Rob says, "Oh yeah, do that. Lawn bar. We don't need no history records and an LP crew." Dunell. It was so tight. You had history on it, Josh. It's lovely patina. Let's go back to it just to rub it in a bit more. Where are we? Screen 5. Yeah, look. Before, after. Before, after. Yeah, I did say the patina word, Pete, but that fell on deaf ears. Still all two. Everybody's got their own thing. What have I got? Angry faces. Suffolk Hunter. What's OT? Hang on. If you said something, they've gone off screen. LOLLP. Ot, send me your new sticker, Steve. Why all the angry faces then? Ash on Earth thinks it looks better. LP. If I burgled Hollywood. That doesn't always work, Pete. We do have teething issues with this sometimes. The Dunelm Delver UK. It's actually Patina. Not patina, patina. But now it's usable. So Josh is using it to darn his socks. So it's not Josh anymore. His new blue rinse. How do you get those special effects? What blue rinse? That's just age, mate. So it's not that good. Sometimes you get a bit of green screen fade around me noggin. But anyway, that'll do. So I can change the background. I can be anywhere in the world. It's not really a brick wall, Pete. It's just a green screen, as you can tell by the dais what goes funny. Lawn bowler's going to bury it again, put it in the ground, stand on it so you crush it, and then dig it up again. New sticker, Steve. No new sticker, Steve. You don't want a sticker. You can get. Tell you what, I'll give you a couple of stickers. You can buy me a coffee. Can I boot lawn bowler for ruining that thimble? No, I wouldn't do that. Really, don't upset him. It's far too hot. No, Pat inner. Get it in some cooked egg. Who, lawn bowler? No, I'm not going to. You shouldn't have used the R word. It would hurt. Yeah. I'm not going to get shoved off YouTube. You're not going to start being silly and putting funny words up. I could put you on a timeout for that, Josh. Pack it in. Puff Rob. Right, I'm going to wrap up in a couple of minutes. I'm sweating me what's this off here. Done. Cappuccino on me. Okay. Tell us when you're available. Whatever, cappuccino at the right place. See, that's the way to get stickers, folks. That's the way to get the new Suffolk Sifter stickers. I've just knocked them all off now. No, these probably won't work on the green screen, but honestly, they're blue. Take no notice of the green screen. They are blue, but if I put them face on, that's going to be green screen ruined. So yep, they're my new stickers. If you want one, you're going to have to buy me a cup of coffee. Do what you like, Rob. Just do what you like. Feel free. Had to turn a hot tub down. Oh, Rob! He's just... What are you doing to Josh? Oh, bloody hell. Now I've got to wait for 300 seconds until Josh comes back. Poor old Josh. You see what I have to put up with, Pete, if you're still on. I don't blame you not taking Rob on. He's a pain in the butt. Grass me up. Kevin, blimey, you're taking your time, mate. I'm just about to wrap it up. You do realise I've been on here since 9 o'clock, sweating me ghoulies off in a sauna, just for you lot to watch. How you doing, Kev? This is Kev. In the last video but one is the guy who let me on his, or my friend who let me on his Roman permission. So say hi to Kev. Kev, I'm going to, just because I haven't seen you on before, I'm going to give you a party popper. So everybody else knows what's going to happen on here. So you put your fingers in your ears, and I go fire in the hole. That's a party pop for Kev. My mate Kev. The devil are you, mate? Hope you're a lot cooler than I am. He's a worm, says Martin. I thought he said doggy people, Rob. That's dodgy people. That sticker makes it look like a Tyrannosaurus armus. Poor old Rob. Been busy, fine. Okay, mate. There's a madhouse on here. South Coast, can you say... I don't know. Can I say that? I don't know. Did I say that? The trouble is, after I save this live stream, YouTube will do its caption thing and all the words will come up. Martin says, I prefer the old poppers that never worked. I can complain then. I know. Martin's a whinger. Josh is a whinger. LP, I'm really off now. Thanks for welcoming me and not burning me at the stake. Take it easy and catch your detectable. Right, if I don't see you on the stream again before, Pete, thanks very much for dropping in, and I will see you at detectable. Just get all your freebies in a big box and I'll cart them away with me. Now, I'll see you at detectable, mate. Gonads. I think gonads you could probably say, because YouTube probably don't know what gonads are, or kahunas. Ash unearth. See you Saturday, Pete. Then come back soon, Pete. See, I love you, Pete. They love you. Bow locks. Trouble is, if you look at those captions, you know, that captions some weird words, doesn't it? Especially on Thor's treasure hunting. Poor old Thor. Steve is smitten with Pete. I think he's leaving me for LP. No, I like Nige. Colin says, can we have a show of hands for who's going to the Mine Lab weekend this weekend? Viper says, I'll give you a go on my permission for some stickers and a shirt. Well, I've got no shirts left because Nigel haven't sent me anymore. I've got nothing left in the merch stakes, the box. There's a box down here. The Regton box is empty, apart from one thing. Do you want to know what it is? If you come to the dark side and be in Team Random. Steve's grooming Pete because his Regton box is empty. It depends where you are, Viper. I haven't got a t-shirt. I've got some stickers. I've probably got a badge. You can have a Suffolk Sifter badge, which are up there. Like, that's what it looks like. Looks like I'm having some sort of a stroke on there. The face is all pink. No one gives a flying squirrel what's in my box. This is the last thing which I've got in my box. The Perils of Metal Detecting by two different authors. You can see that's turned to earth, look, because it's green and the green screen doesn't like green. So I've got a book. It's a funny book. Got cartoons in it. You probably won't see that. No, the green screen won't allow. I'm not giving it away tonight because I'm too hot. I just can't put up with your arguments and squabbling. Right. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm just reading your comments. If you're not going to say anything meaningful, I will wrap it up and give Rob his weekly fix of me cutting myself off when I stop the live stream. South Coast, not doing the Mine Lab weekend. The only Mine Lab I have is a Go Find. The Mine Lab bit there for the sesh. Got Rob's there for the sesh. Night all. Right, Suffolk's off. Don't forget, let me know when you're going to buy me a coffee. And I'm going to say goodnight, I think. I've run out of drink. I'm parched. I'm sweating my kahunas off under these lights. So I hope you appreciate it. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for your thumbs up. If you haven't, please bang your thumb up. And there's still 20 people on. And in the remote chance that someone out there hasn't subscribed to Suffolk Sifter, bing, subscribe. One of these days, one of these live sessions, I will get someone subscribed to me live. And I don't mean for all you lot with multiple YouTube channels to do it just to make me do all the party popper business. Whew. What are you on about, Martin? I've got to scroll back. Happy night all. Organise a meet up. We should organise a meet up at a weekender. I'm up for that, but transport is difficult. I normally get Andy Dias in the Extreme Metal Detecting UK crew to cart me about, which I'm very, very grateful for their transport. If all else fails by a Mine Lab, says Mine Lab Matt. See you all next week. Thanks, XP. Uffington, that's a swear word. Oxfordshire, right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, people. I'm going to hit me button. Thanks again. Thanks for dropping in. I hope you appreciate my efforts, because it's been a trial this week. But I do it for love. I do it for your love. So thanks again. I can bring a tent. Mine, oh, the event is full. Okay, well you've crapped out on the event is full anyway. So thanks very much, everybody. See you next week. Apologies for the last video, which I found zip, and I'm going to point at the camera like I normally do. Thanks for joining me. See you next week. I'm going to click this. I'm going to hold the pose.